Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bricking with Friends. Sorry we're a few minutes late. Just had a few little hiccups, but everything is good now. So, unfortunately, today we are missing a couple of people. Nicole couldn't make it because she wasn't feeling well. Taz had something come up and he wasn't able to make it. And was that it? Yeah, that was everybody. So today we pivoted a little bit, and we have KO with me, and we also have Sai down there. Woohoo! And Carrie is probably going to be joining us when she can. Hopefully she can. So we'll see.
Cool.
So how is everybody doing today?
Sinus infection, feel a bit crappy, but it's okay.
Yeah, sinus infections suck.
I know. We get them all the time.
They're horrible. And Trevor is here. Hi, Trevor. How are you?
Trevor.
And how are you doing, KO?
Fine. Just having a bit of recovery today because I hurt my back doing my mock.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to stand up a lot because that the mock up here, it is Crystal Tower, and I had to stand up doing the top bit of it.
Oh, okay. The pink back there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, it goes further upward where I had to stand up and bend over doing the top bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
Bend over, not a good idea when you're building tall mock.
And Steve is here. Hi, Steve. How are you doing today?
Hey, Steve.
So did anybody go out and get anything yesterday?
No.
Yeah, we went to Smith's, which is, I don't know what the American version of it would be, but anyway, we went to Smith's and I got the two smaller Indiana Jones sets, and Lorraine got herself the Up House.
I saw she got the Up House on Instagram. I was like, oh,
yeah.
I didn't realize Lorraine was like into Lego at all. I thought she wasn't.
She has the orchid and she has the wildflower bouquet. But we were in the shop and she was pointing. She's like, "Oh, look, the Up House," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's cool." And she's like, "Oh, I'd love to get that." And I was like, "Oh, go on." And then when we were leaving, she said, "I'm going to buy it," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" So
awesome.
She bought it, and we were up until about 3 o'clock in the morning building.
Oh wow.
Yeah, hardcore.
Yeah,
she's a hardcore fan now.
She had started building it on Instagram too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't actually go to the store because yesterday was kind of rough for me. Well, okay, I never go to the store anyway on release day because usually I can't because usually it's during a work day. But I had a hair appointment, got my hair cut, and
nice.
Yeah, I just got it shorter. But thank you. And so I just ordered online because I had been awake. So my appointment was at 11. And I had actually been awake since pretty much 4 o'clock.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Wow.
I've been having trouble with sleeping lately. Again. Like, it's been happening again. I didn't turn any of my lights on. Hold on. Just realized there were, like, no lights in the background. Luckily, I can do it with my phone. So I've been having trouble sleeping. I'd woken up sometime around 4 o'clock. And I was laying in bed just trying to go back to sleep. Wasn't working. Then my dad calls my husband and says, taking mom to the hospital. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Wow. That's great. And that was close to 5 o'clock in the morning, and I couldn't fall asleep after that. She just has a pinched nerve, so nothing too bad to worry about. But yeah.
That's good. That's a relief.
Good.
But yeah, I couldn't fall asleep. And then in all of that, I forgot that it was even April 1st, period. And that it was even release day. And for my mom, like April 1st isn't that great of a day because her dad passed away on April 1st, like many moons ago. So her having what happened to her on the same day that her dad passed away probably was not good.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's yesterday. I don't think I ordered until like 4 or 5 o'clock or something like that. Everything was, all the new stuff was on back order. Every single set that was released yesterday was on back order. I wasn't about to go to the store.
Yeah.
Because, it would already have been gone by then, by the time I would have gotten there. And so I ordered the Escape from the Temple, the one that has the Anubis statues in it. I ordered that one. And I ordered a set for one of my nieces for their birthday because I couldn't get it for them for Christmas. And their birthday's in June. I like to buy early if I can. And I ordered something else. Oh, the Disney 100-year brickheads with Snow White and Tinkerbell. So that's what I got. I didn't spend too much because I kind of need to cut back a little bit because of how much the prices have gone up and because I'm trying to save for when I come to England later this year.
Same as me.
So I'm trying to save up for coming to the UK for our trip, and I'm just trying to save as much money as I can, and yeah.
That is so cool.
So I can't wait. I can't wait to come to England, UK. I can't wait. And then we're going to Scotland for a couple of days because my husband's ancestors are from Scotland.
Scotland is awesome.
Yeah, I've been to Scotland too.
It's gonna be quite interesting, and like his family's clan, they were like in northern Scotland. When I say northern Scotland, I mean like the tippy top of Scotland.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like 2 hours north of Inverness.
Holy moly!
Yeah, it's way up there. I was like,
it's a good thing you're going in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cold up there.
Yeah. Unloaded. Naughty fly.
I'm probably gonna have like clothes for like summer and for like fall.
Probably.
If we're going that far north, I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be interesting. So let me catch up with the chat here. Mayo is here. Hi, Mayo. I love the idea of the real whole egg. I think that's cool. I like that idea. And Bricklock is here. Hi, Bricklock. How are you? Oh, and Lorraine's out there. Hi, Lorraine.
Ooh.
So happy you bought the Up House, Lorraine. So fun. It looks like a fun build, too. It's on my list of sets to get at some point. And Trevor says he's working on the Jazz Quartet build video for his channel. Have to say that this is an awesome set to build. It's different and I'm enjoying it. That's awesome. And
pretty cool.
Mother Brick is here. Hi, Mother Brick. How are you? Ooh, I like your logo. That's really cool.
Yeah,
you should come to Ireland. I would love to. I don't have enough time. I'm only going to be over there for like 2 weeks. And there's so much I want to see in the UK, specifically London. Hopefully we'll be able to make another trip. Probably in about 5, 10, 20 years.
It's only 55 minutes on the plane from the UK to Ireland.
Yeah, I know. I looked
55
at
minutes you don't have.
I looked at it. I was like trying to like figure out, okay, could we sneak Ireland in just for a little bit? Like,
Yeah.
To Dublin? Just for like a day or two? Like, we're already going up to Scotland for like 2 or 3 days, and we're going to the tippy top, and that's further away than Ireland is. But yeah, we can't squeeze it in. I would love to though. It's on my list. I have a list. I always have a list.
What kind of list?
Just places that I want to go and see.
Hey, do you want to go looking at castles, or what do you want to do?
In Ireland, I don't even know. Probably castles, haunted tours, because I do like ghost stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
So that would just pretty much include castles anyway.
Yeah, there's a haunted library in the city centre.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. And there's actually a really old cathedral as well, and you can go into the catacombs underneath, and they actually have mummies there. You can go and have a look at too. And there's some Knights Templar tombs as well.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to do that. And then obviously I want to like hit every Lego store that I possibly can. So in Ireland there's only one choice, Dublin.
Yeah.
But I would try. Like I gotta remember in between now and when we leave to pick up a passport, like the Lego passport. Even though I could just pick it up at the Lego store there, but I will, in all honesty, I would probably forget while I was there because I'd be too excited that I was even there.
They're different colors in different regions, so you probably have to pick one up anyway.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, ours are brown.
Oh, I hope ours are blue.
Yeah, Mother Brick sent us these, by the way.
Oh, very nice.
I think it was it was Mother Brick. So yeah, Belgium or the Netherlands, she got them in, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, I live in a village where a haunted castle is, but it's not for public to go in.
Oh, darn.
It's a private school place now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Ireland stamps.
Oh, nice.
Where's London stamp? Where's the London stamp side?
I haven't been yet, so we'll have to get over soon. We were actually talking about that yesterday, Oldendorf. We might try and get over in the summer.
I thought
you should go over to London the same time that I'm going to be in London.
Yeah, when are you going?
Late August, like very end of August, beginning of September.
Okay, that's interesting. You'll be around Oldendorf, yeah?
I'll be there just for one day, but I don't know which day yet.
Whereabouts do you live, Oldendorf?
I live in the Cotswold.
That's cool.
Yeah, about 100 mile west of London.
Right.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, try and catch up on comments here. Everybody saying hi. Let's see here. So glad Brickworld Chicago is in Northern Hemisphere during summer. Yeah. I would not even consider going if it was during the winter, especially in Chicago. There's no way.
The Windy City.
The Windy City? No. Steve says he never buys on release day. I only buy on release day if it's something that I really, really want. Otherwise, I don't care.
Yeah.
And at this point, like with me trying to save money and with all like everything else going on, it's like I'll just wait for. I'm actually willing now to wait for things to go on sale, which is not normal for me. But yeah, no, we gotta do what we gotta do over here. Let's see here. Mayo says, I don't want to touch any Midwest cold winters. No, you don't. I'm in the Midwest. They suck. But see, it's worse in Chicago because Chicago gets lake effect snow. Yeah. I don't get lake effect snow.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I do still get snow, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of snow, as SI knows.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Oh no. Mother Bricks works for Argos, so it's been a difficult couple of months.
Yeah.
Store closes in 4 weeks. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go on.
Is all of the Argos closing or just that one?
It's all of the Irish stores are closing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some Argos store over here. Some closed, but some stay open. The one near me stay open.
Lucky.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with that.
Financial trouble, I suppose.
Yeah.
It always that. And government not helping.
Yeah.
Mother Brick says she is going to England Legoland in August.
Ooh.
Fun.
Legoland Windsor.
Yeah.
Very fun. I wonder
They've
if
got a
I
new
could squeeze that in. I
Wait,
don't
well,
know.
what?
I wonder if I could squeeze that in. Go
I'd
into
say
like,
so.
wow. There's a long list of things to see, Sai. There's such a long list. Such a long list. Because I want to go see like all your stereotypical like places. Like I want to see Buckingham Palace. I want to see Tower Bridge. I want to see Parliament. I want to see Big Ben. I want to see Trafalgar Square. I want to see, well, obviously the Lego store. I want to go to the WB London tour Harry Potter thing. I want to go to everything that I can that is remotely related to Harry Potter, period, like the Mina Lima
Yeah.
store and like everything. So,
Fab.
You have to go to the train station as well.
yeah, well,
Fab.
that's why we're going like the end of August and the beginning of September, because on September 1st, they have the thing at King's Cross. And that was like the whole reason we picked that time.
Yeah, FabBlondie, you should get Greg to give you a tour of London.
I should.
Yeah.
I should. I've reached out to him, and I need to reach back out to him like, hey, by the way, where should we not get a hotel in central London? Like, what's not a safe area? And what app should we be downloading so that we could navigate London in general without having to like get an Uber or rent a car or anything like that? Like, so that we can take the subway, or I think it's called the Tube. Yeah, it's called the Tube.
Yeah.
So we can get on the Tube.
When we were there in 2012, and we forgot where our hotel was. So we arrived and we thought we were in a hotel near to where all the theaters are. So we said to the TazzMan, yeah, bring us there. And we got there. The Lego store wasn't open at that stage. It hadn't even been built. They were building it, as far as I know. But anyway, we went to this hotel, went to the foyer, and we were like, no, we're definitely here. And they searched and searched. They said, no, you're not booked in. And we were like, oh my God. So I had to ring my uncle, who organized the hotel, and he told us what hotel it was, and we were in the completely wrong hotel, full stop. Yeah. But the hotel we went into was really nice, and the people were really nice. Now, a lot of people might not like this hotel, but it's called the Holiday Inn, and it's really nice. We think we're going to stay there the next time we go, but it was really near where the Lego store is now. So that's one to look into in London.
I'll have to remember.
It's not a big expensive one, but it's not a cheap dirty one. So yeah, Holiday Inn.
Well, and we were.
Have you been in the Holiday Inn
at hotels? What was that?
No, I was just sorry. I was saying to Oldendorf, has he stayed in one before?
Pardon?
In a Holiday Inn.
I didn't catch that.
Did you stay in a Holiday Inn before?
I have, long time ago. When I think it was like a decade ago. Don't remember anything about it. Although I did stay at one in Lincoln, which is Trevor Baker. And yeah, the hotel is just nice and clean. A lot of nice stuff there.
Yeah,
that's all you need. Just a bed at night time, and somewhere to store your stuff. Because honestly, you're not going to be in the hotel in the day much at all, because there's so much to do and see in London.
Yeah. And like we were looking at hotels that were near like the Leicester Square store. Oh, some of those things they get days expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Day is very expensive. Because one thing that the hubby and I do is whenever we go traveling like here, we go to if they have a Hard Rock Cafe, we go and like eat there, and then we buy a couple souvenirs there. Like that's our thing.
Yeah.
Like that's what we do. And we saw that there's like a Hard Rock Cafe near Leicester Square. I was like, oh my God. And one of the hotels that I was looking at was like right in the middle of both of them. And I was like, we could go to the Leicester Square store, and then we could go and drop everything off, and then we could go over to Hard Rock Cafe, and then
oh dear.
Yeah.
It's a really nice one too, that Hard Rock Cafe. We were in that.
I have not come across a Hard Rock Cafe that is not nice.
Yeah.
I have not. I've been in, let me see. Ironically, I haven't been in the one that we have in our city now, because Well, it was only built, like, it was built, it's like 5 to 10 years old now, so I just haven't been yet. But, yeah, I just haven't been able to go there, but I've been to a few. And
Gone.
Sai just disappeared. Sai just disappeared.
Oh dear.
Hopefully Sai will come back. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. There he is.
I kicked myself out. I was trying to open a tab, but I kicked myself out.
I was like, he just disappeared. I'm sure he'll be back.
No, I was actually trying to see if the Hard Rock Cafe in Dublin is still open. We had one here. I'm certain it's still here.
I feel like it would have to be.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have to be. Bricklock was saying he only buys on release day if there's a gift with purchase. And let's see. Bricklock said that he stayed at the London Marriott Hotel County Hall Window View Big Ben. Oh, wow.
Very expensive one.
That sounds extremely expensive.
Yeah,
And like we get rewards from Marriott too. Like we have, like my hubby has a Marriott rewards card. So like we are trying to look at like anything that's related to like Marriott.
Yeah.
And any of their chains. But they tend to be more expensive hotels. So I have expensive taste is basically what we're saying here. Which I do. But
we all like nice things, don't we?
I think so. So. I just save up so that I can have my nice things. That's the thing.
Well, what are you most excited about doing when you go to the UK?
Pardon?
Everything?
Overload.
Everything? Like,
no, I really want to go to the Harry Potter experience world thing. That I'd love to go to that.
Yeah, I mean that's
I've
probably
been there before.
number one on my list.
Yeah. When did you go, Oldendorf?
I've been to Harry Potter Studio Tour. Back in 2014, I think.
Is it there that long? Holy moly!
Yeah, but back then, a lot of the room closed off because of a rain problem, where they said the rain destroying some of the prop. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the WB Studio Tours is probably my number one thing. Probably. Yeah. Probably. Number two, in all honesty, is going to Leicester Square store. That's legit number two. I'm not kidding. And if you think I will not take pictures of every single like build that's in there, you would be wrong.
Yes. Fab, you should take Laura with you.
What was that?
You should take Laura, the Branded Brick Witch, with you.
If they have a good pick-a brick wall when I'm there, I'm gonna be
all over it.
All over it, because my store typically sucks.
Really?
Oh yeah, my store is so different from everybody else's store. Like on Greg's live stream that I think is still going on, he was talking about how like at the Leicester Square store you can feel up the minifig bags and stuff. And my store, if they're behind the counter, they will not let you fill them up, and they won't fill them up either for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they don't do the pre-made packs like how they do the holiday pre-made packs for the minifigs. My store doesn't do that.
Yeah.
And when they get in like the new release for the Build-A minifigs, they don't put them together ahead of time so that you can just go in and pick up a few packs if you want to. You have to stand there, which it hurts my back to stand there and go through all of it. To
You
try
have to
find
elbow kids out of the way. We can get out of the way. I'm trying to look at minifigures here.
Oh my way! No, I get out of the way of the kids because I'm like, this is mainly for you. So
That's a load of crap. What? Are you crazy? They don't understand about any of that. They just want to get their city set and get the hell out of there.
It's the adults that I get annoyed with, the adults who are like basically like what you were just saying. Like I get
just
annoyed
hugging the whole place.
Yeah, I get annoyed with them, and I'm just like, how many times is this kid going to be able to come in? You don't know like what the kid's situation is.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm like, let me move out of the way. I've even offered to help kids like find stuff or help somebody find stuff.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, actually I saw that. It's in here or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if I see
No,
it.
I did that before. Like there were some kids and they were looking like for hair pieces and stuff, and I'd already found some, and I said, "Hey, look, there's one there," and they're like, "Oh my god, it's so cool."
Yeah.
But as you say, I mean, like in the Dublin one, I mean, there's only one, so you'll get people from all over the country coming up to Dublin, and they might not go to Dublin on a regular basis or even ever. They've only just come up to Dublin to get to the Lego store, so people like me or adults, we can just go anytime, but it's, the kids you want the kids to have a good experience, and you want the moms and dads to bring them back because you want the Lego store to be successful. You know what I mean?
My Lego store, it is successful because on the week, so my store is small.
No, I mean the Dublin one, because we want more to open in Ireland.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like my store, it is successful because even on the weekends, and my store is a small store. Even on the weekends, like if I were to go today or if I would have gone yesterday and it wasn't a release day, there's typically a line to get in because they only allow so many people to come in. So there's typically a line to come in to get into the store. Now, sometimes it might be like 1 or 2 groups, and other times, like there was one time I went just on a random Saturday. It was not a release day. It was midday. And this is the most popular mall in my area.
Right.
But I think I was like the 20th or 30th person in line. It was just a regular, normal Saturday. Nothing special about it. Nothing was being released. It was just, and it wasn't like an A full day or anything like that. And there was just that many people on a Saturday.
We went yesterday to Smith's, and the queue was 3 people. I think it was a mom, a dad, and a kid in a pram, a buggy. And I was saying to Lorraine, like, this is so cool because it was empty and all the sets were still there. It all just the store had just opened, so everything was pristine. And I was saying, like, we said to one of the cashiers, on release day there's usually a big line outside the Lego store. I said that's why we came here today, because on day one, you don't have any discounts on the new sets. And I think I can't remember who says. I think it was Steve says he doesn't buy on release day. I don't usually buy much on release day anymore because they'll go down in price. And how many do you get to do videos? I don't buy as many as I used to for videos anyway. So I really wanted those Indiana Jones ones. Got those. Rain got the Up House, which is cool. And I just had to keep the rest of the money for sets that are going to retire this year, because there's a ton of Star Wars ones I don't have. There's so many Marvel ones I still don't have the big, huge Milano. So rather than just buying all the sets that are out day one, I mean, they're going to be around for a year and a half. I can wait.
Yeah.
Oh, and I need money for May, for the May 4th Star Wars stuff.
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I'm probably for May 1st, or for May, I'm probably just going to get the minifigs and leave Star Wars up to the hubby. Yeah. And somebody else is here. Hi, Carrie.
Purple.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear anything, so I'm just going to have to change to my other earphones.
What did you say? I think you said you can't hear anybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear you? No, I'm joking. We hear you. Come back. We hear you.
Oh dear. You're making trouble again.
So I'm
Yeah, it
still
was crazy. It
building
was absolutely
Hogwarts
crazy.
icons,
And then
and I'm on
Kerry was
my
picking her
bags.
nose, and it was disgusting. Oh, she's back. Hi, Kerry.
Heard you then, Si. I was trying to get away with not using these earphones because they've been hurting my head, but clearly I have to use them.
Oh.
Oh no, Trouble's on the screen. King Oldendorf's there.
We've never seen each other on the same screen.
That's true, actually. Yeah, we have. I've been on one of your streams before.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, it was your stream, and I remember. Anyway, hi. Thank you for inviting me.
Don't you feel so loved now, Carrie?
I do, yeah. No.
So I'm building. I don't know if anybody heard me. I'm building the Hogwarts icon set still. I got part of Hedwig's body done
Wow.
and part of
that's
his
pretty
head done. Cool. And I'm working on his face right now. And then back there is, well, his legs. Just randomly sitting there.
That's a good set.
I have enjoyed it so much so far. I really like it.
I really want the minifigures.
I haven't gotten to a minifigure yet.
And that letter is the letter's printed, isn't it?
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, I really want that.
That was just loose in the bag, like loose in the box, or maybe it was in a bag.
Oh my
But
God.
I got them. And I'm just leaving them up here
So
on my
cool.
thing. And so far, I've only had to use one sticker.
Oh, I was fighting with stickers last night. Oh my God. And then Lorraine asked me to put all the stickers on her up house as well as my own stickers. I was like, oh God. And they weren't cut properly. The up house stickers weren't cut properly. So the kind of the printing around them was weird.
Oh.
What set was it for?
So when you put it, when you put a circle stick onto a circle, it looks. It doesn't look straight, even though it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Hogwarts train. I do not have my correct glasses on either, so I can't actually see anything. I am very ill prepared today. I'll be back in 1 moment.
Yeah, so far I've just had to do the which potion was it? Yeah, this one. I've done the Felix Felicis potion. That's the only sticker I had to do so far. But I've had to hide this because baby girl has decided that this is fun to play with. So I have to hide it back here from her so that she won't play with it. In amongst all of the other mess that's back there.
I wonder what your cat's going to be like when they showed the bird in your room.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And when I get this finished, whenever I do manage to get this finished, I'm actually gonna put it in my entertainment center, so the cats won't be able to get to it. So that's good. The only thing I really have to worry about is the city, which, or lack thereof. Because I've made no progress in a month or two. Something like that.
I just realised I turned the camera off and not the mic. Sorry. Were you echoing back against yourself?
Oh, weird.
Oh no.
It's just been a crazy day today.
So special sometimes.
It's been a very, very crazy day today.
I've been at a Lego show today, displaying. It was very, very busy. It was one of the Showmasters ones.
Where was it at?
It was in my own town in Doncaster. So I literally had to travel 10 minutes down the road.
Oh, that's good.
I've never been to a show as busy. There was 5,000 people
Really?
there today.
Oh, wow.
What?
Literally, there were 3 deep wanting to see my display. And there was more displays.
That's scary.
More shops than there were displays, to be fair. But people seemed to enjoy it. And yeah, it was just so busy. I got a minifigure stolen within the first 15 minutes. So I couldn't actually leave. Yeah, because there's nobody to sub me out either. So I saw one of my friends coming round. I went, stand on here while I go to the toilet. But yeah. It happens. I mean, I got a minifigure pinch last week as well when I was displaying.
Wow.
So,
was it expensive?
We don't realise. So it was a Dobby, so it was like about a £5. So that was more expensive, but it was a Hagrid last
Oh, okay.
They're annoying, they are. They're expensive if they go. But yeah. No, they're not going to steal a Harry that's £1. They've gone for the Dobbies. The little girl was like,
some people bring fake ones.
Yeah, I mean, luckily somebody gave me 3 of those, so I only actually paid for 3 of them. Yeah.
That's okay.
I almost think if I ever did do a show, I probably would use fake ones.
It's frowned upon to use fake ones.
But I don't know.
See why people do it.
I don't really plan on ever doing shows, just because I don't feel like that's the life for me. Because when I used to make handmade cards, I did craft shows. And man, getting up early and going and setting things up and selling, like trying to sell my cars, like by the end of the day, I was exhausted.
Yeah, I was. When I finished today, I'd not even sat down. I didn't sit down once from 8 o'clock this morning until when it finished at 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like doing shows would ever be something that I would do. More power to the people who can do them and who have the energy to do it. Like, more power to you guys.
I mean, I enjoyed it because I enjoyed chatting to people.
Like, I enjoyed doing the craft shows when I was there. Like, I love the craft shows. Like, as soon as people start coming in, I love doing the craft shows. But man, no. Just the whole, for me, a lot of it was just the whole getting up early because I'm not, well, lately I am a morning person because I'm not sleeping well, but I'm not typically a morning person, and I typically don't have a lot of energy. So, yeah, it just I don't know.
I'm not.
I mean, you never know. I might give it a try if something comes up. Maybe, I don't know. But as of right now, it's a big no for me.
I am not a morning person at all. And today I had to slam my brakes on so that I didn't run a motorcyclist over. And I just heard all my Lego do that, and I'm like, oh no. So I got there. I literally had to rebuild everything. I did manage to get Greg a caterer though finally.
Oh what?
So he's been looking for a caterer, Greg. For £20, no more, no less. Well, less, but no more. And as I walked past one of the displays, and there was one stood there, and it said £120, and I was like, Greg, do you want this?
Oh my god.
He was doing his, can you get me a £5 off?
Typical Greg.
Yeah. So, yeah,
that's cool though, you got him one.
I think he thinks I'm posting it to him, but no, I'm going to take it next week, and he can take it off of me and walk around Star Wars celebrations with it. And he can meet me at the beginning as well. I'm not carrying it all the way around for him. He can do that. Yeah. But I didn't have chance because I pretty much had to rebuild the whole of my build. I didn't have a chance to walk around or spend anything. So that's a good thing, I suppose. If you look at it that way.
How long do the Lego shows typically last that you do, Gary?
They normally start at 10. Sometimes they'll let in from 9 for quiet time, but today's it was 10 till 11, which is quiet time. And then they end at generally between 4 and 5 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
Bricktastic was the big one that ended at 6 o'clock. But that was a long day.
Wow. Yeah.
Generally 4 or 5 o'clock. Somebody came and chucked a sandwich at me halfway around, so that was quite nice. And for the Showmasters one, you do get a £25 Lego voucher for displaying on the first time, and then you get a £50 one for displaying the second time. And I got like a free t-shirt and what else did I get? I got a free pick-a-brick cup, but that's not normally included. It's just because they didn't have a lot of displayers, so I got asked if I would do it. So, yeah.
Right.
So I was actually going as just a visitor, but a friend said, "Could you please display? Since it's your own town, you don't have to travel anywhere." And I was like, but I did.
And what did you say you displayed?
Sorry.
What did you put on
Say again.
display? What did you display?
My Hogwarts Great Hall that I've made.
Yeah.
With the kitchens underneath. So I displayed that, and then I displayed the Hogwarts Express, which was very popular. Didn't actually. I threw it in as an afterthought as well because I've motorised it. So I put that on there, and it went around. And then I displayed Hogsmeade and the graveyard scene, and put the train around it and motorised it.
Wow.
Took some rechargeable batteries. And it was so popular. I had a little girl demanding me to turn it on, and it's like, I've just got to wait for the motor to cool down. Well, why is it not on? And I'm like, because it's just cooling down. It's like, take this child away.
Oh my god!
As soon as I put it on, it just appeared out of nowhere. Mummy,
That's
it's
amazing.
back on again.
Oh,
Did you tell her how long it takes to switch it on, Book of It?
Did I tell her how long?
Did you tell her how long did it take to cool down?
No, I just literally, I turned it off. I started talking to somebody. About 20 minutes later, I turned it back on, and she just reappeared. I don't know where she was, but she wasn't there, and then she just reappeared out of nowhere. I was like, okay, she must be stalking me.
I think you're talking to the ghost.
You think you're talking what, sorry?
I think you're talking to the ghost.
The ghost?
yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. But there was a lot of polite kids, which was nice to see. Not any rude ones, which is nice.
Isn't Christ
really...
there?
Sorry?
Isn't Christ there? Which stage pass?
No, he's not. He's at York, not next week, the week after.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously I was seeing it. I'm not displaying there though. I'm just going to visit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a show. This one's a showmaster's one, so he displays for his lug. That's kind of why I was a bit apprehensive. That's why I was a bit apprehensive about displaying, because it's not for our lug. It was for like an events team. That it's a money making one. But it was quite nice. Just trying to tidy my work area because I didn't realise I wrecked it. Can't even remember doing this mess. I think I made.
What are you building?
Something. I was building a tree 2 days ago, and I finished building the tree. I don't even know where it is. I think it's in the box downstairs. And I've just left all the stuff out. And then somebody asked me to stream, and I don't have time to check to see if it was all tidy.
Thank you for coming on at the last minute.
Well, I've actually said last week on my stream, I'd said on my stream, I might be streaming with FabBlondies. I don't want to message her and say, can I come on? Because I don't know what time I'm going to be back, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I said, I won't tell her until I get back, and I know that I can come on the stream. And then literally, I popped on, said hi to Greg, I've got your catering. I was just about to text you as you was texting me. To say, hi. I'm
Great minds think alike, Carrie.
Yeah. We went for a carvery, and it was rubbish. It was so bad. Yeah,
oh, no.
This is the problems. If you go for a carvery on a Sunday late in the evening, it's going to be rubbish. But we didn't have much choice.
I like a Sunday carvery.
At a nice time though, not 6:30 in the evening.
No.
Yeah, it was cold. And
the meat goes all hard and everything.
Left. Yeah, the stuffing was hard. The hubby was not best pleased. I ate mine. You know. I can't find spaces for these boxes. I don't know yet. Oh, that should be up there.
So, Carrie, did you buy anything for yesterday for release day?
I did not. I was working all day. But I'm going to be getting some of the Indiana Jones sets, I think. Some of the dioramas. They look awesome.
Yeah. I want to get all of them, but I just started off with the Temple Escape one or whatever.
Yeah.
The one with the Anubis statues in it.
Yeah.
I know that part, but I can't remember the name of the set. Go figure.
I've got the old version of that one.
But I want all of them.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm a big Indiana Jones fan.
Oh, me too.
Oh dear.
I mean, I grew up watching Indiana Jones.
Yeah, same. I can remember having it on repeat. I had a video of it, of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And I had it on repeat as a kid. I had that and Back to the Future on repeat.
Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull, that's all right. It's entertainable, but it's not the best.
I'll pass on Crystal Skull.
It's a bit weird.
That's pretty much a hard pass.
It goes in a different direction. That one does, definitely.
I was not a big fan of that one. Now, when I was little, I actually did not like the Temple of Doom because it scared me. So
Yeah.
I did not watch that one for like a long time. And I still kind of don't watch it. Even though the scene that scared me when I was little, like now it doesn't bother me if I watch something similar to that anywhere else in any other genre or anything else. But I still just, I don't know. I just don't watch that one. My favorite one is, well, I don't know between the other two which one's my favorite one because I really like The Lost Ark and I really like the other one that I can't
The
remember.
Last Crusade is my favourite.
Which one?
The Last Crusade. The one
Yeah.
with
Last Crusade.
Sean Connery.
Yeah.
No, Temple of Doom's my favourite, then Raiders of the Lost Ark, then Last Crusade, and then Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's my favorite between The Lost Ark and the Temple Crusades. Whatever. Last Crusades, that's it. I don't know. I don't think I can pick because I'm a huge Sean Connery fan too because of James Bond. I watched a lot of TV as a kid.
Me too.
Oh, so did I.
And
Great,
it was all
great
older
stuff.
TV. Like it wasn't new stuff. Like I watched I Love Lucy when I was a kid. I watched Bob Hope and Bing Crosby did like the Road to movies and I had watched those as a kid. And like I just watched older stuff as a kid. I didn't watch
Yeah.
any like whatever the other kids were watching, I didn't watch.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. I also didn't have
No, I did. I watched everything that was on, but I watched I liked the old movies like Laurel and Hardy and Harold Lloyd and all of those kind of older black and white silent movies in some cases. Because my granddad liked them. So anytime we went over there on the weekend, he'd be watching these black and white movies because Saturdays in Ireland on TV and the UK was either sport or a movie. So it was either football or horse racing or something like that, darts. And then maybe on the other channel, it might be like a cowboy movie or, you know, an old Laurel and movie or something. So, and what might have been only 4 channels over here. You guys probably in the UK probably had about 6 to 8, BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, and I think it didn't go much past, 4 or 5 channels. Yeah.
As a kid, we had 4 channels, and then we had Channel 5 came in the 90s at some point. So I grew up with 4 channels. Yeah.
It's the main 5 channel.
Yeah.
I had a black and white TV right up until I was about 12. So
yeah. It's true. Like I mean, that's the way it was.
Yeah. I can remember when
Yeah, I ended up watching whatever my parents were watching because, you know, they were the adults and they controlled the TV. So I watched a lot of old TV because that's what my parents were watching.
No, my dad's. I think my dad shaped my TV program. As we used to watch A-Team, Knight Rider, Street Talk, Blue Thunder, Airwolf.
Oh yeah.
Saturday morning wrestling.
Me too.
English wrestling with Giant A-Stacks and Big Daddy and that lot. Not
Oh my God, me too.
Yeah.
Holy, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Andre the Giant. Oh no, Andre the Giant wasn't in it, was he?
No, he was
No,
WWF. But it was the UK wrestling for a long time, and then the American wrestling came on, and that was like sensational. That was like, oh my god, like they had blood, and they had like hyping up the crowd, like massive, like thousands of people. You know,
I mean, we had
I looked at
the Big Daddy, and these were big guys, weren't they? They weren't muscly. They
huge,
were huge guys,
but that was brilliant. I love
little,
the UK wrestling.
When I was little, Saturday mornings, my dad would watch cartoons with me, which usually was like Looney Tunes, Batman, back when it was good Batman.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember what else I watched. That's mainly what I remember. But then on Sunday mornings, I would watch his morning shows with him, which was like home improvement shows, like This Old House and stuff like that. And there was a car show too. Like, I forget, there was some weekly car show that came on. So that's like why I like cars and stuff, because I watched that. And then I also like, I would help in air quotes my dad with projects, like, you know, just hand him the tools. So like I knew like what tools were when other girls were like, but I still played with Barbies and stuff. Like, I was a girly girl, but I also knew my tools, and I could help my dad out if he needed me to help him.
Yeah.
So Miss Briggs has just said, "Did you watch Gladiator? I've got the tune in my head. Do you feel the power of the gladiators?" Yes, I watched it.
I never watched it.
Really? Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
One of them's just passed away. One of the lady gladiators has just passed away at quite an early age. I now can't remember her name, so probably shouldn't have brought that up. Yeah. She's in the papers. But yeah, I used to watch that. It was great.
Hedwig has a head.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Now the
Oh,
cat,
that's cool.
now FabBlondies cat attacked you. Hedwig.
It's got some tiny wings.
Yeah.
Feathers.
That face was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. And
What?
Mother Brick, did you guys Gladiator? Did you like Gladiators? So Gladiator for me is either a movie or no.
No, it's the TV show. It's basically
Yeah.
bodybuilders that used to. I don't know if it was just a British thing, but you used to be able to ring in and compete against them to try and get.
Oh yeah. I remember we did have that here. Yes, I did like that.
And they were like
They had
superstars.
giant earbuds they used to fight with each other.
Yeah.
knock you off like.
They had like
burgers or-
obstacle courses that they had to go through
Yeah.
against the gladiators. Yeah, I remember that. I did like it.
It just needs a head that pops up and blood spurting from the neck. What?
No,
Steve? What's
no,
wrong
we are
with you?
taking that down. I love my Hedwig. You can do that to your own Hedwig. I'm not my Hedwig. No.
Oh dear.
Somebody has problems.
Oh wow, Mother Brick met them.
Yeah, I just saw that. They did a tour in South Africa and I met them. Thought I was the luckiest girl. That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
That is very cool.
Where did this
Yeah, I can't say that I met any of them. I don't even think they came here. They probably didn't. Especially back when that show was on. They wouldn't have came here. Nobody had any reason to come here. Oh, I have to attach Hedwig now. Oh, okay. Slightly scared.
I don't think it's a hard attachment, that one, to be fair. I think it's relatively good.
I missed what you said, Gary.
I don't think it's a hard attachment, that one. I think that was relatively simple to do. It's quite cool.
Well, it was the moving of it moving the base, because one time when I picked up the base, I picked it up on these ends here and it like came apart
Oh no.
instead of picking it up from like the front where it's more secure, because I
Did you get
wasn't
all your
thinking.
pages the correct way, unlike me.
Okay, let's see here.
Right, what am I going to build? Oh,
So you guys can just look at the back of Hedwig's head while I do this. With my luck, I would push too hard and the whole thing would just go. Because I do have that kind of luck. And I do tend to push too hard sometimes. Okay, I think it's on. I guess it's on. It looks on. It looks attached. I'm going with it's on.
And then it fell.
And then I'm going to drop it, picking it up. Woohoo! And we're going to move it back here safely. So I
Safely.
can run into the corner of my city like I do all the time and then wait for it to... Or baby girl will go and like rub up on it and drop it. Something will happen. I just know it. I just know it.
I don't think my cats are happy with me because I've been out all week working and then yeah.
I tried to get Easton to come in here before I started the live stream. I think he knows not to come in here near this time.
Uh-huh.
He dashed real fast. I was like, oh, buddy, everybody wants to see you.
Yeah.
He said no.
Mhm.
He said, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Mikey J, Jen and Mikey have got a new little kitten and he's like this big. He's so cute.
Oh wow.
He's like literally he's 5 weeks old.
Kiwi.
So cute.
Oh,
Kiri, yeah.
Yeah. Mecca got their nickname.
He's got the cutest little meow.
oh.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Sheldon when Sheldon was oh, that's the wrong piece. Pay attention. We got Sheldon when he was 4 weeks old. So
Oh.
his eyes had just opened,
You're not
apparently,
allowed to get
when we
cats
got
that
him.
early here.
Fab.
You're not allowed to get cats that early here. They've got to be at least 8 weeks old.
Well, Sheldon was found underneath one of my husband's co-workers' houses back in the day.
That's okay then.
So yeah,
Same
he was kind of like, and him and his brothers were, and so like it was just kind of like, hey, and it was funny. The hubby was actually in Tennessee at the time at what I call a geek conference. He was like learning about stuff dealing with his job because he's a software engineer basically, and he was actually on his way back, and his coworker reached out to him and was like, hey, I found 3 kittens underneath my house. Do you guys want one? And my hubby, not thinking, said, just forward it to me. And I was like, okay,
I want all 3.
we're taking one. He's like, later, and it was funny. We tried to play a joke on him. Suddenly, my husband, I think he started driving faster when I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go meet him and I'm gonna go get one of the kittens. And so I met his coworker in a parking lot, and he had all 3 of the kittens, and I like checked them to see boy or girl because he didn't know how to tell. I was like, okay, well, they're all boys. So, and they were all ginger boys like Sheldon is. And he was like, you know what? We should totally play a prank on him and tell him that you took all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So he texted my hubby and told him that I took all 3 of the kittens. I think he started driving faster.
He'd be like, no.
I think he started driving faster. Well, by the time he had sent the message, we had already like left and gone our separate ways, and I was heading to our vet. And the hubby was like, I'm going to meet you at the vet. I was like, okay, that's fine. And Sheldon was like literally the size of my hand. His entire body was like the size of my hand. And I'm 5'3". I have small hands. Like, he was the size of my hand. So I just carried him. I like put him.
Wow, that is
inside
very
my
large
pocket,
hand.
and he was the cutest little thing. Now his head is literally the size of his entire body when he was little,
Wow.
because he's that big now.
When I went to
he's
pick my
like-
boys
like-
up, my hubby had to come because otherwise I'd have walked on with all 7. Yeah.
Like, he's this big without his tail, like nose, butt.
Is he part Maine Coon? Because that's a big cat.
He is not
Yeah.
part Maine Coon. He is not. Well, I mean, I haven't had a DNA test done on him. He's just a big cat.
Yeah.
And his paws are like 3 of my fingers across.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That a
My
very
guy's a
large
big cat,
hand
it's
you
not
got
that
there.
big.
He's big. But baby girl is like baby girl is small for a cat. Because
Yeah,
she's
I thought
only
she was
like
cute,
this big. And she's about that tall. And that's it. And she only weighs 7 pounds. And Sheldon weighs 14 pounds. And he's not fat. He has no fat on him. At all.
Yeah, my boys are fat.
Except for his
They
little
got fat
pooch.
shaming.
He's got his little, primordial pooch thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, he has no fat on him. And then the other two, Penelope and Easton, they're regular sized cats. They're like normal sized cats.
Mhm.
They're my normies. So to speak.
I have to unfortunately go. And thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
And
Is there anything that you want to plug before you leave?
No.
Nothing.
No. I made a video yesterday for April Fools, which went down pretty okay. Just check out whatever I have out there. Nothing coming up really, I don't think. No, nothing. Just usual stuff that I think of. I just put out. I don't plan things anymore, really.
That's me. I don't plan anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have that many videos anymore. It's all live stream. Well, thank you for being on, Sai. It was fun having you here, and I'm going to try to get you on again.
Definitely. Thanks, man. See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye, chat. See you later.
Oh, sorry.
I'm almost tempted to go grab Sheldon just so you guys can see how big he is, because I don't think he's been on a stream with you two. I don't think he has.
I think he has once.
I think he might have with you. Yeah, I think he might have with you, KO, but I don't think he has with you, Carrie.
Like under your episode 2 or 3 of your stream.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Most people see baby girl.
Yeah. It's like I've got Toshi and nobody's seen Toshi because he won't come near me. He'll only come near me when I'm in bed, and he has to lay like in the crook of my stomach, but he won't come near me when he's awake. It's really weird. He's the strangest cat. Yeah.
Cats just have all their little different personalities, and
Yeah.
that's what makes it so great.
They're not psychopaths. Mine have never scratched. They've never bitten. They do like to bring in dead animals every so often.
That's a psychopath.
You know what? I'm going to go see if I can find Sheldon really quick.
Oh dear.
I probably won't, but I'm going to try. How do
I need to
I?
find a place for all this.
So I will be right back. Or I'll grab whoever I can find.
Yeah, I am not streaming this week. KO, just so you're aware. I'm working on closers all week, so I've got no time to stream, which is very annoying.
Okay.
And then on Friday, I'm going to London.
You going to London or London Calling?
I'm going to London on Friday.
Okay.
So I will.
Part of your holiday bonus?
No, I'm going into Star Wars Celebrations.
Oh, that next week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay, here, Sheldon.
Oh, he is a big boy.
Yeah, like
Chunky boy.
Sheldon.
I'm 5'3".
He's massive. He's beautiful.
I mean,
Sheldon.
he is massive. So show off your handsome face. You're not going to show off your handsome face, are you? Oops. And he's gone.
And he was this big when you got him.
He's like, okay, Mama, you showed me off. I'm going away now. He was asleep. I just woke him up. Because, why not?
Yeah.
I just found a
Look a
droid
bit.
with no head. Can't find his head. Hold on.
Yeah. Look a bit.
Hello.
Last year I did order a ticket for Star Wars Festival Celebration this year. Last year, but they
Right.
told me it would cancel my
You
ticket.
ordered they cancelled your ticket. How come?
Yeah, they're saying it's sold out before I order it.
Oh, right. So did you
Yeah.
try and get the 4-day one?
I
the
did try to
Saturday
get it
one?
on day one.
Yeah. So I got my hubby and me were both trying to get it, and he was trying to get a 4-day one, and I was trying to get a Saturday one. And if the 4-day one sold out within
Okay.
4 minutes, and the Saturday one sold out within 10 minutes, and I got mine at 7 minutes.
Yeah.
So I have got a spare Saturday one because he's now not going, which I'm going to try and sell back to them. I think because it's sold out. But there is Friday and Monday tickets still available. It was. Ooh, that's a beautiful kitty. Is he? He's not a tabby. Is he? Is he a tortie? Oh, he's a tabby. Yeah.
This is Penelope.
Penelope's quite a big girl as well.
Well, she's fat.
She's chunky. She's chunky.
Yeah, she's a chonky. We call her Little Miss Chonky.
Yeah.
Have a go wheel spin for the cat.
Huh?
Wheel spin?
Yeah, like a hamster wheel.
No. Oh. Are they a thing? Because I was looking for one of those because we were going to keep ours as indoor cats, but we let them out now.
Hi.
Do you
She's
let
my
your cats
pretty
out
girl.
over there? Do you let your cats outside over there?
I do not.
Because I know that there's problems with over here there's nothing that can get cats, but over there you've got coyotes and all sorts, haven't you?
Yeah, our cats stay inside because there are a lot of predators.
Yeah.
We've seen hawks. Like there's hawks in my area. That would take them. And then we saw this. I don't know what it was, but there was some big ugly bird. Like, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. But there was a big ugly bird in our huge. I think it was a vulture.
So
in
we
our
don't
yard.
have anything like that over here. No
So
birds like
we-
that could take cats.
And we have deer. We have what else do we have? I don't think we have any wolves here, but over at my parents' house, even though my parents live in the city, they live behind a country club, and you could hear wolves or wild dogs or coyotes or something. Not wolves, probably coyote.
Yeah.
So we've never let our cats out.
No.
And in the neighborhood that I grew up in, it wasn't a good neighborhood. It's still not a good neighborhood. There was a family on our street who had German Shepherds, and they actually trained their dogs to attack and kill cats.
That's crazy.
And they killed one of their dogs killed one of our next door neighbor's cats because they let their cats go in and out. But they also couldn't keep them inside because their cats were way more curious than all of any other cat I've ever seen. So they always got out of the house one way or another.
If your dog is outside of your yard over here, it's got to be on a lead. So you should be able to. Yeah, it's got to be on a lead. I mean, you can let them roam. You can let them roam in designated areas, or you can let them roam wherever, but at your own risk. If that dog attacks another dog or anybody else, they will euthanize the dog. So it's at your own risk whether you let your dog run around.
They will euthanize a dog here if it attacks a person. I don't know if they'll do it if it attacks a cat. And here you have to prove that it was that specific dog. You basically, your dog goes through a trial practically, I think.
Yeah.
I've never had to deal with it, luckily, and I don't want to. But it was funny when I was little. We did actually have a Maine Coon, and she was small for a Maine Coon. She was just a little bit bigger than Sheldon is, and she was not scared of anything. Nothing. Not even the German Shepherd that was killing other cats. She was not scared of it. And she actually did get out one time, and that dog, one of that family's dogs was out, and my parents saw that dog, this big German Shepherd, running from our Maine Coon.
We used to have a cat like that that used to chase dogs. It was so embarrassing.
He
I had to go
was
and
not
catch her.
afraid of anything.
I had to go and catch a little old lady's dog once because it ran away from my cat. It was so embarrassing. Yeah.
Like I want a Maine Coon. I would love to have a Maine Coon, and I want a calico Maine Coon very specifically because I had a calico growing up myself, and I'm just like, and I've seen calico Maine Coons, and I'm just like, I just want a calico Maine Coon to combine my like 2 favorite cats that I had as a kid into one cat
Yeah.
because they were my 2 favorite cats.
Oh, we also
And
had
Stud Sidious is here. Hi, Stud Sidious. How are you? Hope you are having a good weekend.
Another trouble here.
I came to
You by yourself are trouble, KO.
Think if it made me the trouble.
You are the trouble, KO.
You made me the trouble of YouTube.
Definitely. Yeah, I can remember one time my next door neighbour came round and went, "Can you come and get our cat out of our bedroom, please?" And I was like, "What?" And they've got 2 collie dogs, you know, the ones sheep dogs, the ones that corral sheep. And I was like, she won't let us in the bedroom. And I walked upstairs, and she's on their double bed, spitting at their dogs, and their dogs are backing away, hiding behind their owner's legs. And he's like, "Pack it in, you're embarrassing me." And then I just picked her up, and she just meowed, and I just took her away. It was so funny. But yeah, she was laid on their bed, not letting their dogs in the bedroom.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, because they had a cat as well, and my cat and their cat were best friends. So yeah, their cat had just invited her in, and she'd gone up, laid on the bed, and won't let them in. I was like, yeah, come on, Ash.
Let's see. Stud said, I came into the German Shepherd convo. My parents have a huge King Red German Shepherd. She just turned 14. Oh, wow. Her hips are just starting to give out, unfortunately. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad.
The big dogs don't generally last that long. That's a good age for a dog. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the houses that was on my street, they were like catty corner to where we lived. They had a golden retriever when I was little. I can't remember what the dog's name was, but I pet sat for them occasionally. And like probably she was old when I pet sat the dog.
Yeah.
But then like I probably like I was supposed to give her some heart pills, but I couldn't because she just wouldn't take them from me. But so she was like already really old, and then like 5 or 6 years later, there she is being walked down the street because you didn't get to see them that often because they kept different hours, and I was just like, wow, like that dog's got to be in its 20s.
Yeah. My cat lived until she was 20. She was an old one. But bigger is the golden retriever. That's a good age for a golden retriever. Those big dogs don't generally last that long. I can't find any Lego to build.
Yeah, she lasted for a really, really long time. Like, I didn't think she would last for that long. Just because she didn't even move around that much when I pet sat her.
Yeah.
And then we saw her on the street. Like, we saw her being walked one day. We were like, oh, okay, she's still here. Like, she's like got to be in her 20s by now.
That's a good age.
But yeah.
Do any of you do gaming?
No, I don't. I've not got a computer, so I can't game or a console.
Fab?
I didn't hear the question.
Do you do gaming?
I play Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay.
Yes and no. So I used to game more than I used to. Or I used to game more than I do now. But as I've gotten older, I haven't been able to play as much as I used to. Then Hogwarts Legacy came out, and that kind of changed everything.
Studs is saying that you ran from your team, Oldendorf. The one rule in D&D is always stay with your team. So what did you do?
About that, last round, I was first to move, and then Mikey Dead's friend went a different direction.
Oh, that's bad. They should be going in different directions. They should be going in the same direction.
Yeah, I was
Stay
going
as a
one
team.
way, and Mikey just went the other way.
Oh, my.
So it's not my fault.
Yeah, if you split the team up, you split away some powers. I was having bad rolls this week. Bad rolls.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I rolled a natural 1, which is great, about 6 times. When I
In
had
a row,
advantage, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
is your character died or just lucky to be alive?
No, I didn't die. I just started to miss a turn, basically. So, yeah. Ooh, should I start this set? No, I better not. Can't finish it. But yeah, I had a bad set of dice. I blame the dice.
So what do you guys think about the new Lego boxes that they're trying out in Berlin for the pad wall?
I'm very
In the
excited about
UK,
them.
the box is in the UK as well.
Is it? No, we've only had pictures.
In the UK, Greg got it already.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to,
I thought they were only testing it out in Berlin.
No, it was set to release for 1st of April, according to Lego.
Ah.
I'll have to have a look. I'm really excited because I want to see exactly how many bricks will fit in there. How many 2x4 bricks? Because they said on Brickset, they said you can fit 149 in a pick-a-brick cup, which I can fit 167. So I don't know where they've got that information from.
You're just the queen of the pick-a-brick cup.
Maybe,
stacking.
yeah, and that they can fit 166 in a box. So I'm going to see how many I can fit in a box. Because apparently the box dimensions are bigger than the cup. So, yeah.
Have you seen the Dungeon Dragon movie? Look at it.
The which one, sorry?
Dungeon Dragon movie.
It's not out yet, is it? It's this week.
Well, I don't know the timing.
I think it comes out. I think it came out on Friday. So yeah, we're all gonna go. We're gonna try and go and have a movie night. Our D&D team, but I don't know when we're gonna be able to do that together because we all work really weird times. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that. Looks good. They were scattered in his defence. They all split up. It's not a good move to split up. That's a silly thing to do. Definitely. We have stayed together as a one time. You split
up one time.
Split. One time our dwarf split because basically our mage forgot that they had a certain power and didn't use it, and we all nearly died. So our dwarf basically put a zombie mask on, led the zombies away, and the zombies followed him. And he got the luck of the dice was with him, and he was able to roll so that he could lead the zombies away. Whilst we all got into a cottage and cast ourselves some healing powers, but we nearly died, all of us. And then the DM at the end went, "Why did you not do this?" And the mage was like, "Oh no! Why did I not do that?" Problem is with mages and clerics, they have to remember so many things if they're magical, so many spells and what they can do. But yeah, funsies. I've just seen how many bricks I can fit into a small brick cup.
I wonder how long it's going to be until we get the boxes in the US.
In the US, people are complaining because they're not refillable. It's like, well, they are if you're careful.
Oh, the one that Greg got, the Brick of It box, is a trial. Two still in Berlin and one in London Water. According to Trevor.
Yep.
I'll go try and got some two stores, Berlin, and the ones in Water store, I think. Oh, you'll have to pinch me one. I'll have to get him to bring me one next week so I can do my experimentations.
One experiment I want to try is it waterproof completely?
Oh, it won't be waterproof.
I moan about it because it gets damaged in the rain.
Yeah, but why would you have it out in the rain? Put it in a bag.
I don't have a bag at the time.
So
and I have to wait for the bus to come round to pick me up. And the bus shelter don't have a shelter.
Put it under your jacket.
That'd be too cold, but we'll try that next time. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Because you're a boy.
Stud said that those pad boxes remind me of bento sushi boxes.
Yeah.
And they're good for the environment too, which is good.
Debatable.
Well, yeah.
They're recyclable and they are reusable, so, you know.
They look like they're made from recycled paper.
Yeah, pab cups will be here forever. Forever. These are never gonna. And how many is there? There's so many.
I heard people complaining it's not worth reusable easily.
Right, so the amount of times I have gone to the Lego store and I've forgotten to take my cups with me, and that to pick up another cup. So a box would be perfect. And the box is going to be so much cheaper to produce as well.
I never remember to take mine with me, but I also don't think to take mine with me because my pad wall typically sucks.
Ours sucks at the moment as well. It looks like a unicorn's puked on it. Just full of colour. I want dark greys and light greys and tans, and there never is any on there.
I just hope nobody from my Lego store watches my live stream and then sees me in the store after I complain about pad wall sucks and whatever and everything else.
That's your life.
The cardboard is definitely better than plastic polymer. Those will never break down. True.
Have you guys heard of Two Indie Kids? He was at the Lego show today. Came and introduced himself. So I think he's seen me on Greg's stream a couple of times, so that was nice. Didn't realise he was from up my way. And then in the restaurant where I work on the evening, a little boy went, "Hello, are you going to be there tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Hello?" And his mum, it's like, "What? Who is this child?" And then his mum said, "Oh, are you going to be at the Lego show tomorrow?" And I was like, "How do you know I like Lego? It's like a random guest in the restaurant." And she went, "Oh, we were at the show a couple of weeks ago and you were there. We were talking to you." And I'm like, "Sorry." Talked to 4,000 people. And this little boy just remembered me, bless him. And I made sure I recognised his face though, as he came streaming up to me today. He's like, "Hello," and I'm like, "Hiya." I went, "Where are your Harry Potter glasses?" He went, "I've forgotten them." I went, "You're gonna have to go home then and get them."
That's cute though.
So funny. But like I bumped into a couple of people that I've not seen in about 20 years as well. They were bringing their children to see. That's fun.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Nope, that's not
this one. Oh, okay. Stud says he's done design jobs for DuPont, Lego, Loctite, etc. So I have an affinity for cardboard now. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Paper bags are welcome, definitely. I mean, I can't imagine it going down too well with the minifigures because our Lego store, they check out the minifigures for you. They separate them. So I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know whether they're going to debox them when that eventually comes in. Yeah, we shall see. I can't remember how you start this middle bit. I am lost.
Building the wings on Livestream might not be a good idea.
You know, it's very repetitive, isn't it? You've got to get them all the right way. Tell you what, I'm pulling out bricks from my brand new brick drawer.
It's not too bad, but I keep double guessing myself.
Mm.
I'm just thankful that they put some gray pieces in here to like break up all the white.
Yeah.
Stud said they can't change the bricks, but I do appreciate how they're changing everything to paper and cardboard for the environment.
Where the paper bag inside the set box.
I haven't even seen one yet.
Me neither. Like I said, they're still doing it.
Paper bag inside what, sorry?
You know when you open the set, you plastic bag inside.
Oh yeah,
number
yeah,
bag.
yeah. They're the ones that drive me crazy.
Yeah, they said they're meant to be paper soon,
Mm.
but how soon is soon?
Well, didn't they say it was going to happen like in 2022 and it didn't happen, and now it's 2023 and
Yeah,
still nothing? Or did they say that in 2021? I don't remember. It feels like they've been saying it forever.
Yeah. Travis had a new wave of Avatar have paper bag.
Inside? Inside, Trevor? Oh, interesting.
I did the Avatar, but I don't remember seeing paper bag in there.
That's not the new wave of Avatar, so that's just like the one that's still out here.
I haven't bought any of the Avatar sets yet, so I have no idea. I really want to get the Tree of Life set.
Tree of Life?
Yeah, or I think that's what it's called. Oh, crap. The one that's the pink tree with all the things hanging off of it. I think that's called the Tree of Life.
I think it is.
A massive version of that today. Let me just see if I can show you what I saw today. That was an awesome.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome. And what he'd done as well is at the big bottom, he'd extended the what are they called, the aliens, and painted them blue. He put like marker on them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were really good.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Tree of Souls. That's what
Souls,
it is.
yeah.
Tree of
Really
Souls. Good. Tree of Life. I don't know.
Tree of Life is the one from
Harry Potter?
No, from Bug's Life. Not Bug's. Yeah, Bug's Life. No, I can't remember.
It's Disney. I know that much.
Disney. Is it Lion King. There's a big tree of life in the middle of a Magic Animal Kingdom in America.
Yeah, there is. And it's designed kind of like Lion King, so it must be from Lion King.
Yeah, it's over the Lion King. Was it over the Bug's Life? I don't know.
But the Bug's Life ride or the Bug's Life attraction is underneath that tree.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But like when you look at the tree and like all the animals on it, it looks more like the Lion King.
Yeah. So funny story. When I went to Animal Kingdom, I was in the queue for Bug's Life, and there were some cast members prodding around in the undergrowth. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" They went, "Oh, nothing." And then it clicked. I went, "Are you looking for a snake?" And there'd been a snake spotted, so they were quietly trying to catch the snake and move it away. And I just panicked and ran into the Tree of Life to get to the ride as soon as it opened. And I do not like snakes. And then my hubby said, "What if you went inside and it's all dark?" I'm like, cheers for that.
Yeah, I will never ask any questions like that because the second
Yeah.
they would have said something about a snake, I would have been gone. Like,
I was
gone.
nearly gone. Yeah.
Like,
Not happy about that.
I wouldn't care what line I was standing in, I would be gone. And then I would want to burn down everything because
Exactly. That's what
I can't
what I
stand
wanted to
snakes.
do. I'm not.
They I don't even like going and seeing snakes at a zoo in their little aquarium or whatever they got going on. No, I don't care if they're behind glass.
Don't ever go to Sidious's house. He's got lots of snakes, he says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will not be going there.
I think it's Studs. Studs, is it you that's got lots of snakes? I'm sure it's you.
I can't stand snakes. No.
Wayne's got 2 snakes here in the country.
I don't like snakes. They're awful. We don't have snakes that are poisonous over here, but I still don't like them.
Grass snake is poisonous, and other snake is venomous, but they don't attack you.
They don't attack us now.
They just avoid you
I
mostly.
still don't like them. Not a
Well, we also got a third snake, which is just a legless lizard called slowworm.
Let's not talk about snakes.
Yeah, we got too many snakes in the U.S., but luckily I'm not in Texas where like all the big nasty ones are, or on the west side of the country, because that's where all the big nasty ones are.
When we were in Florida,
but we still have our fair share of snakes here.
Yeah, we were in a state park in Florida. We went to Wekiva State Park, and there was a big diamondback snake there, which was not nice. All the locals were like, "Oh my god," I'm running away, and we were like, "What's that?" And then my husband's like taking pictures of it. I went, "I think we need to leave."
There was one time, the hubby and I were at one of like the local parks with a trail, and we were walking on the trail, and there was this big garden snake. Like, I'm not even sure it was a garden snake, but I'm gonna say it was a garden snake because it makes me feel better. But it was like really big, and it was like part way on the trail, and there were like these. Like, there were other people standing around looking at it, going, "Oh, look how beautiful. Isn't it beautiful?" Man, look, me and my short little fat butt was running up the hill trying to get away from it because I do not like snakes that much. I took off.
I don't blame you.
And I'm not somebody who needs to be running, and especially running up a hill. And it was a good incline hill.
I don't blame you. I'd have been doing the same.
Harry Potter got snake.
Yes, I know. I'm not happy.
Yeah,
about that
I that's my least favorite movie.
And that's the problem as well. Pottermore keeps putting me in Slytherin, so I'm actually a Slytherin who doesn't like snakes.
Luckily, I don't have that problem because I'm a Hufflepuff. But yeah, I don't. My least favorite of the Harry Potter movies is the Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, it is my least favorite. I am not a fan of that one.
Happy life.
It's worse when in the later movies, Nagini jumps out on people. Right, and just count how many bricks I've got managed to get into this cup. There's space in the top for like bits and bobs as well. So. And I'll see how many they say can fit into a small box. The good thing about their boxes is, you know, like how these pick-a-brick cups, it's not half and half. So their boxes, the new boxes, the small box is half the big box.
Yeah. It's going to be easier to stack things.
Definitely. Yeah.
And I'm sure, Terry, you're going to be in that store, like, trying so many different configurations.
See, look, he's weird. You wouldn't like my place. Vipers, pythons, winking there, full of eggs. No. Snake eggs are even worse than the actual snakes.
Meow. Oh my god, vipers and pythons? Oh, hell no.
It's not right, Stubbs. It's not right.
Yeah, he is growing snake.
And an incubator full of eggs?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Absolutely.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Mm-mm. I would not enter into that house. I don't even think I would want to be on the same block.
No.
Because no. Mm-mm. That is not for me.
Welcome to Happy Life of FabBlondies.
What was that?
Welcome to Happy Life of FabBlondies.
I used to have my Venom license, but I have to renew it. I had a colony of 24 breeding eyelash vipers. Oh, hell no. Hell no. No.
I still don't see the problem.
So many problems. So many problems. They just creep me the hell out. Yeah.
Why don't you move over here when there's less snake for you?
I would love to move to the UK, just nowhere near Stud City is. Like,
Yeah.
nowhere near that. I would love to move to the UK, but I think there would be a slight problem with that. I don't know. I'm not sure how it would work out, and like how I would be able to get a job or stuff like that, because I kind of need to work. Now, if I can get all my side hustles to pay for themselves and I don't have to work for a company, I'd move in a heartbeat. But yeah.
Maybe move into pick flat.
I haven't got a flat.
Just tease.
Yeah, I've got 83 bricks into the small cup, but I can't find the story now on Brickset.
Eyelash vipers are dangerous because they are small but disguise themselves as flowers and can kill. Oh,
see, that just means they're devious.
Hell no.
It's like butt jellyfish all over again.
Yeah. If I ever do manage to move to the UK, I don't want to live anywhere near Stud City. Is nowhere near. No.
Or Brick Hive.
Has he got snakes as well? Ugh.
Wait, who else has snakes?
Brick Hive. Brick Hive or Brick Scene. Has Brandon got snakes as well? I'm not going near Brandon's house.
I think Brick Hive got snake in the area, but not too dangerous. I think.
Well, there's snakes all over the US.
It depends on what snake. It depends on what snake avoiding human contact or not.
Yeah. I mean, there's snakes all over the US. And, like, I think most of the ones, like, where I live aren't that dangerous. And where Brendan lives, I don't think most of those are dangerous. I think the most dangerous ones are, like, in Texas. And, like, Arizona, like, the more
New
desert
Mexico.
area. out on the west. I think that's where most of the more dangerous ones are in the U.S.
I don't know. There's a lot in Florida. Dangerous ones in Florida.
What's your thought of scorpion?
Scorpions, they're just spiders. You can squish those. You can eat them from newspaper.
Okay. I can see steam coming out of FabBlondie ear.
I don't like scorpions. I don't like spiders. No,
I'm okay with spiders.
I am not okay with spiders, and especially the spiders that they apparently have in Australia is a
Oh, no,
big
I'm not
hell
okay.
no.
Those spiders, those are weird. They sit under toilet seats to get you.
Funnel web spider.
What spider?
A
I
funnel
don't like-
web spider, it called.
A funnel web spider. Yeah, they're awful things.
Yeah.
Like, if I even see a baby spider, I'm like yelling at the husband to come and clean it or come and kill it.
The hubby doesn't like spiders. He refused to get in the bath one time because he had a big spider in the bath, so I had to go and get it for him.
He gets proud of me the few times that I have managed to kill a spider without having to call him, or any bug for that matter, because I just don't like bugs in general.
I'm okay
But
with
yeah,
bugs
I
and things, just not
like,
spiders.
no.
I named her after Cleopatra because she used to wear them as bracelets. No.
No.
Yes, he does.
Oh, hell no.
I think he meant a bracelet made of metal instead of actual snake.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Brixton's screaming.
Uh-uh. Now, ironically, you said that you named your snake after Cleopatra. My big Maine Coon cat that I had as a kid, she was named after Cleopatra also. We just called her Cleo for short because it was easier. But she was actually named after Elizabeth Taylor playing Cleopatra in the movie, technically. But yeah. God, she was a beautiful cat. I miss that cat.
My two snakes are now sweethearts. Sweethearts. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're not.
Snakes are not. No.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
My cat's got the most pathetic meow as well. Doesn't do it very often, but when it does it, it's like, oh no, what's the matter?
Welcome to the snake service, FabBlondie.
No.
Where the stream just,
No.
where the stream just finished before it even started.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Like, if I were to ever have Studsidious on, there would have to be a flat out rule: no
No
snakes.
snakes. Yeah.
The second I see a snake, dropping you off the stream. Like, no offense, but like, no.
Oops.
I can't even handle them in a zoo. I didn't even like watching the basilisk in the Harry Potter movie. Like, no. And even though I knew it was like, CGI and completely made up and everything else, it still scared the crap out of me. I still had a nightmare from it.
There's a ride in Universal Studios on the Diagon Alley ride.
Yep.
And a big snake jumps out to you, and I nearly cried on that ride the first time. Yeah, I had to close my eyes when I went on it the second time. I was not happy.
Yeah, I'm with you, Carrie.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So, Fab, you okay with Lego Snake?
No.
I actually hold it like this because I don't like. I mean, I can handle it. Like, I can handle it. Now, I will say this for the Nagini brickheads, that actually wasn't bad.
It's quite cute, that is, actually.
I could handle that. Like, that was okay. That was okay. But I can live without any representation of snakes. Is good with me. there are snake conventions? I used to attend snake conventions just like people go to Lego. The crowds were just as big. A bunch of humans with venomous creatures. Oh, I didn't think that there would be snake conventions. I know that there's, like cat shows and dog shows.
There's a snake show.
Yeah, there is reptile shows and things.
Oh, you would not find me within 100 miles of it if I knew about it. If I don't know about it, then I don't know about it. Oh,
they have one next door to you.
Luckily, I live in a suburb, and there are no convention centers near me. Nearest one is downtown, and that's like 20 minutes away.
Worth asking.
Cleopatra actually wore ball pythons as bracelets.
Yeah.
They are very tame snakes. I don't believe in tames and snakes being in the same sentence. No.
Yeah, ball python are very easy to tame than any other snake. It's true.
They like to ball up around your arm or wrist. Ball pythons are very, very tame.
Just call me.
I am probably going to have nightmares about snakes now, just so we all know. I will probably have nightmares about snakes now.
Are you going to block the studio for the snake talk?
I'm not going to be that mean. Tempting. Very tempting. But no. I pretty much will only block somebody if they say something very offensive.
Yeah.
Or offensive, period. Or if they're bullying somebody. That's pretty much it.
6 feet.
What?
No, right. That's offensive. Block him.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm kidding, Studs. I'm kidding.
So Cleo could eat me. Okay?
Pretty much.
That's why I don't like snakes. Like, Cleo could eat me. No.
Wouldn't they just chew? They just swallow.
No. See, my cats won't eat me unless I'm already dead and nobody checks on me for a while. Okay? Snake would eat me. No.
And then hopefully they try to wake you up as well. Before they thought, oh no, she's dead and eat you.
I would hope my cats would try to wake me before they try to eat me. But you never know.
I think we just reached the end of Studs Studios now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Rest in peace, Dad.
No.
That's your last message on the stream now.
Oh my God, no.
How's your Muppet Theatre book a bit?
Oh, it's finished. It's I haven't locked it yet, but it's all finished. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, there's a cat hair there. But yeah, I'm gonna rip out all the pink and stuff. Oh, I didn't know I was on the big screen. But yeah, I'm gonna rip out all the pink, and I also need to change that brick round, so I put it in the wrong way.
That looks so good.
It's really good, yeah. I mean, I look like that. It looks like a.
I was thinking about getting that friend set.
On the back, it looks pretty cool. These are the different panels you can put in.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Not sure why there's a door there just to a toilet. That's a bit weird. But yeah. I love the,
Is it 32 wide?
32. Let's have a look. No, it can't be. Oops. So it's 26 when it's closed. Oh, possibly then, yeah. When it's open, it's Oh, when it's open, it's a lot more than that.
I could use the front and back separately with stage seat in the centre.
But are all modulars 32 wide? Are they all 16 or 32 wide modulars? I haven't got any, so I don't know.
Well, I would think. Well, it's just a mock idea to have it as a mock to be modularized.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Oh yeah.
I just need to decide what I'm going to do with it now.
Have anyone timed that stud already?
No. Oh, I'm yawning.
No, I have not timed them out.
For me.
I'm being nice.
I think the snake got him already.
Oh, I can't open it.
Which is why he haven't commented yet.
Right?
It loves cats, but you can't have them all in case your snakes eat them.
Like I remember reading a story on, I think it was Facebook or something like that, about this one lady had a snake, and she was taking the snake out at night and laying it sleep on the bed next to her.
Why would you do that?
You should not do that.
No. And she the snake started to stretch itself out. Started to stretch itself out every night, and it was making itself longer and longer and longer. And she said something to the vet about it and about what she was doing, and they were like, you need to stop doing that because the snake is trying to make itself big enough so it can eat you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hence the reason, I mean, I hated snakes before, but that just solidified it even more so.
Swallowing you all. Yeah,
But
that's not right.
Yeah.
Stud says, I love cats, but I can't have them anymore with pythons. No shit.
Yeah.
Both animals are curious about each other. It's not a good combo. Exactly.
Cats are cuddlier.
Even my bulldog Muggsy runs when Cleo comes out. He's like, oh hell no. Of course! Muggsy's smart. I'm just waiting for Muggsy to burn your house down just so Muggsy doesn't get eaten by a freaking snake. Sorry, watch out for Muggsy and matches or lighters. Usually Mayo has his live streams during feeding time.
Yeah.
Oh, nope. I would not be watching any of Mayo's live streams when it's feeding time for a snake. Nope.
Yeah. You better keep the snake around so we won't get rat overpopulated.
I'm going to have to go soon because I am yawning and tired.
Well, we are almost at the end of time anyway, so we could start talking about what all we have coming up and whatnot. So let's start with you, Carrie. Do you have anything coming up?
This week I don't, because I am having to work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because on Friday I'm going to London to go to Star Wars celebrations. So I'll be there Monday to Sunday, and then I'll be streaming the Monday afterwards. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm quite looking forward to that. It's going to be everything Star Wars. I'm hoping that I can watch some of the panels. I've not managed to get any tickets for them because they've just been sold out. So maybe I can sneak in. We'll see.
I bet my husband doesn't know about Star Wars Celebration.
It's only this weekend. It travels around the world. Last year it was in Anaheim. This year it's in London. I'm not sure where it will be next year. I don't know if it's been announced actually.
They haven't announced yet.
Yeah, it's not announced yet.
No, they will say at the end of the celebration.
Yeah.
Do they
Usually.
ever have it in the U.S.?
It was last year. Last year it was in California.
Yeah.
Yeah. A big group of a lot of UK YouTubers went across there last year. Did they go to Star Wars Celebration? Oh no, actually, I might be thinking of Tech didn't go, did he? He went to. There's a lot of YouTubers over there anyway. They all went to Star Wars Celebration. So yeah. And like Brighty Switch Bricks, she's coming across here to go. Snow Lady was going to come, but she's not coming in the end. I think Holly on film is coming, or she was, but she wasn't. I'm not sure. Tech Productions is going, and like quite a lot of other London Bridge Bricks is going as well. So it's
I knew Greg would go. Couldn't imagine him not going.
Well, he got his ticket quite late on, so he nearly missed out.
Oh wow!
It would have been silly if he didn't go, though. It's in London.
Yeah.
To be fair, I actually had a spare ticket, so it'd have been fine. Yeah. But yeah, fun. Funny funsies.
So, KO, do you have anything coming up?
Yes. In case anyone didn't see my Patreon pet podcast, which happened last Wednesday, after I finish my observatory build, I won't be doing any live stream afterward for a while because I don't have space for any new set.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough then.
Yeah, but but in place of what I usually live stream, is my gaming live stream instead.
All right, okay.
Which will be on my gaming channel.
I hear what you mean about running out of places because I've got sets lined up here that I've built.
Yeah.
But I haven't put away yet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 sets on here that I've not put away yet because I'm running out of space. I need to take some sets down and sell them or put them away so I can get these ones out.
Yeah. So I still doing the observatory tomorrow, but when it's finished, after that, no Lego live stream. And tomorrow as well is Dungeon Dragon with Amber Lara build. I'm not sure if it's cancelled or not, but I haven't heard any feedback yet.
Cool. So I don't have any. Well, I have a short on the Wednesday coming out because I started. I don't know if you heard, Carrie. I started doing filming with cats for shorts. Because why not?
Yeah.
I have so many bloopers from filming and cats just randomly showing up, putting their butts in the camera, and God knows what else going on. So that's the only thing I have coming out. And Sunday is Easter, so I will not be live streaming because I will be visiting with my twin nieces. So I'm not going to have anything for like a good week or so. Maybe I'll actually get around to filming like another real video.
I'm gonna have to have an Easter egg in London next week.
Yep.
Yep.
So that is everything. And we are basically at the top of the hour. And I just want to thank everybody in the chat for stopping by. Thank you. And make sure that you swish and click that like button if you enjoyed the live stream. I have no idea what the live stream count is up to, but because StreamYard doesn't tell me. And if I try to bring it up on anything else, I get echoes like nobody's business. But yeah, so if you did enjoy the live stream, swish and flick that like button. And I guess I'll see. And I don't have anybody lined up for for the live stream after Easter yet. I have to work on that.
Both are free.
And we do want to make sure that we send out positive vibes and healing vibes to Nicole because she is not feeling well. And send out some good vibes to Taz also because he had something come up. So send some good vibes out to him. And Bye, everyone. Hope everyone has a good day, a good week, and happy Easter early because I won't be broadcasting then.